Hey guys, and welcome back to another Gaming Thoughts. So this is a little series where I just talk about the latest events or things that are happening in pop culture and over some gameplay. And these things come straight through my head, right? So it seems a bit more genuine on my thoughts on it. But yeah, anyway, I don't want to waste any more time. Let's get into what you guys are here for. So the first thing I want to talk about is the Resistance show. That trailer dropped on Friday, and it received so much backlash from fans that it's crazy. It's almost like The Last Jedi, dividing the fan base into two. Either some people loved it or liked it or whatever. Some people hate it, right? It's very polarizing, right? This trailer was that. And even though I was on the side that didn't like The Last Jedi, I'm actually on the opposite side with this, because this is something that people are judging way too quickly. With Last Jedi, at least you could judge it more because you've actually seen the movie, so you know what it's like, okay? Whereas this, you do not know what it's like. Even if you don't like the art style, and you think it's for kids, remember, it is 1 minute long, and you cannot really tell what the show is going to be like. Of course, it does seem like it's for kids, right? And the art style isn't something that you're used to. I mean, I for one kind of like it, right? And I took a little step back when I first saw it because I was expecting it to be more like Clone Wars and Rebels, but even those are a little different. They differ from one another. But like you would assume that it would be similar to that, but it wasn't, and that's what I guess took back a lot of people. But, I mean, this is something that even with that we had to kind of get used to. We didn't like it at first, but, you know what? We grew with it. And the same thing with the shows, both of them, Clone Wars and Rebels. You know, you'd be like, oh yeah, I love those shows. A lot of people don't like Rebels, and that's fine if you've seen it. I guess you think it's too childish, but please give that a chance as well. Go back and rewatch it, because just like Clone Wars, Rebels and Rebels, they both started off as something that was meant for kids. It wasn't very serious, right? And then as time went on, it grew with the audience. Okay, so it could get darker later on in this show too. I don't know, maybe not. Who knows? But you haven't even given it a chance. You haven't given it a shot. So please wait until you've seen at least one season of it. Okay, please do not judge too quickly. And even if it doesn't get darker, okay, remember, Star Wars was originally intended for kids, alright? George Lucas said himself that he created the first one for 12-year-olds. He said this back in Star Wars Celebration 2017, and yes, the first one is for 12-year-olds, right? But, because this is Disney markets most of the things for kids, including things like Pixar, and Pixar and other Disney movies. And you think those are for kids and whatever, right? And this is exactly what Helder Greedo is saying. I don't want to take away and say this is completely all of my thoughts. I mean, sorry. My initial thoughts were pretty aligned with his thoughts, but he gave a few more examples, like what he said with Disney and Pixar. The trailers look like they're just quirky, they're for kids, and then when you go see the movie, you find that there are themes for everybody. It's not just for kids. There's more to it than meets the eye, right? And so the same thing happens with this show. It's important not to judge it too quickly. Okay. So those are my thoughts on that. It's coming on October 7th, and expect some videos on that every week. Whenever it comes out, I'm planning on doing videos on it, covering each episode. Anyway, so another trailer dropped today, and that was for Life is Strange 2. And as far as the trailer goes, it seems pretty interesting because we saw the two characters at the end of Captain Spirit. But I'm a little disappointed, and I've known this for months, ever since they've announced it, that it wasn't going to be about Max and Chloe. but I really wish it was. I know we're getting comic series about it, and even if it is talking about the events after the first game, it would have been much better in a game format, because we spent so much time investing our emotions into these two characters from the first one, and we got to see their dynamic relationship and their friendship and whatever. And then, you get to see we have another game that's being presented right here on the screen, that Life is Strange Before the Storm, and we get to see what happens with Chloe right before the events of that. And so we get before the storm, we get the main game before the storm. Now I want to know what happens after the storm in regards with these two characters. Okay, how, like, not only have we got that main story, we found out how it got to that point, and now I want to know what happens after that. And I don't know what else to say other than I mean, I'm gonna give this a shot, a chance, just like, you give Resistance a chance, and everyone should. It's just I don't feel as excited as I should have. I think I should have felt about the trailer, but again, I could be judging too early. So yeah, that's my my take on all of this. Anyways, guys, I will be posting some videos of Resistance later on when it comes out every week. I will be dropping a video sometime this week with Ari, and I did a collab with him. And yeah, expect that soon, probably Wednesday. And yeah, if you haven't already, please like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys next time.